Good morning, everybody. It is Heidi at Hen and Chick Studio, but I think I know it's the third day we've had to close, the third Wednesday. I don't know what it is about Wednesday. It's maybe the trifecta, right? Once, twice, three times is better. I don't know what that is. But I'm Heidi. I'm from Hen and Chick Studio, which is in Conrad, Iowa. And we are live today to bring you some entertainment and inspiration and some prizes. I always love prizes. So as everybody is jumping on, hello Cheryl, hello Diana. You know I love it when you jump in the comments and tell me where you are watching from, because it helps fill my heart that we're spreading creativity coast to coast. All right, so everybody jump in the comments. Good morning, Suzanne. And I know many of you are following along because today I try to do it all a little bit different, keep you on your toes, make sure that you're really thinking about this. I'm doing it a little different for our prize drawing today. I am doing a series of polls and questions, right? What's your answer? There's no wrong answer, right? Ever. And I'll post them on Facebook. Like I did one at 8 o'clock this morning, I think it was. And then you have to jump on the web page, click on the link to submit. I love it when you still comment on the Facebook page, but that does not qualify you for a prize. You have to go over to the web page. And it's just easier for me to get all of your names, and dozens of you are doing this, and I love it. Now, I will tell you that today, with each poll is just another opportunity to get a prize, right? So let's just say that I do 3 polls and you answer all 3, then you're going to be in the drawing 3 times, right? Your name is going to be in my bucket. And so there's just more opportunities. So if you filled it out, if you did 1 poll and you're like, hey, I'm done, or I gotta go work or whatever, then you're at least in there 1 time. But the more times you fill out the polls, the more opportunity you have at 4 o'clock to be in the prize drawing. And so I'm seeing all sorts of people posting, and I love it. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like yesterday I was walking on the sidewalk with just a light jacket on, and today we can't even get Ruby to go outside easily because the wind is so strong. There is some snow, not a lot. Like I can see the grass, but it's going to be the kind of thing where it blows and ends up piling up all in one place. But hey, we're safe inside where it's nice and warm, and we have the opportunity to have some fun today. So just a little kind of overview of how Winter Whites and Brights is going to transpire today. So I'm live now. I'll be live at noon, right back here on Facebook Live. And then at 2 o'clock, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a Zoom. And the Zoom link is already on the webpage. So the hub, the place where everything, if you want to say all the links and the polls and everything is going to live, is at henandchickstudio.com/winterwhite. I did not put an S on that, so it's Winter White. And if you go to the home page, it's right at the top. Click on it. It'll take you to that page. But that's where the Zoom link is. That's where the polls are going to be. All of those kinds of things, okay? So, and I'll add a little bit every time I get done doing a live. I'll try to put everything up there. The polls are today only. The prizes are literally through 4 o'clock. So if you know friends that you want to get in, tag them, send them the link, whatever. Get them entered so they can get entered into the poll. And Minerva, you stay inside and keep sewing and don't go out in that snow. She said she has a foot drift in her driveway. She's a couple hours north of us. So absolutely love it. I love it. I see everybody, Missouri and Iowa, and I can't even keep up with all the scrolling. So keep posting in there and commenting, and I love that as well. And this is a great time to tag your friends and say, hey, because, okay, so going to do those lives, right? And at 4 o'clock, I'll probably go live and tell you the winners because it's more fun to watch it on live. And then today, right now, in this session, I'm going to give you not one, but 2 coupon codes. And I'm going to tell you those in just a minute. And then I will have a little bit of a challenge for you at noon. But that's, we'll talk about that. And, we've got Ohio and Tennessee. I love it. And more Iowans. And, Glory doesn't have any electricity. Yep, good day to cut. Get your stripology ruler out and cut. Okay. And so anyway, so we got all this happening. We hope to be back in the store tomorrow. I'm assuming we will. I think it's supposed to be 60 by the end of the week or by the first of the week. So kind of crazy how it's March, right? And it's short-lived. It's going to be nasty while we have it, but it'll be short-lived. So instead, we're gonna make lemonade out of lemons and have some fun today. So I decided that today's theme is sort of all about 2-color quilts, strong contrast quilts. We've talked a little bit about some of that kind of, 2-color quilts in the past, and just knowing what I was going to have at home and what I could bring home kind of thing. It was a great topic because I think there is a lot of discussion about, what kind of fabric choices do you make and what kind of patterns do you select. And yesterday I had a great conversation with a woman about, I'm going to say, which comes first, the pattern or the fabric? And you can answer that right now in the comments. Do you pick your fabrics first and then go find a pattern, or do you pick a pattern first and then go find your fabrics? And I would say the answer is it depends, right? Because I have both. And I'll even show you a quilt at noon when we do show and tell that will, I picked the pattern based on the fabric, those kinds of things. So, and yes, Carol, absolutely. Girls State basketball tournament weather. Always, historically, the Girls State basketball tournament and bad weather, they go together, whatever that reason is. All right, so yep, jumping in, Cheryl. Tell me whether you picked the pattern or the fabric. I see. All right, get in there and start answering. Okay. So we're going to talk a lot about patterns. I've got a whole stack of patterns. But before that, I'm going to tell you the 2 coupon codes. Now, I don't want you to go racing. You open up 2 screens so you can still hear the conversation. The first one, I'm first going to tell you about the pattern coupon I'm giving you. Patterns are great, especially when they're well written and all of that. So I decided that I created a special category, and both of these sales, if you go to the website, shop all products, and scroll down to the bottom of all the categories, you're going to see 2 categories. One says sale, and one says patterns. Right now I'm talking about the patterns. I've put this entire stack of patterns that I'm going to show you in there because I love them. Somebody else will grab the phone. And our home phone never rings, never ever rings. And all of these patterns are going to be in that category. If you purchase a total of $50 or more, you're going to use that coupon code, which is pattern, capital P, no space, 50, and you're going to get 50% off if you spend at least $50 in patterns. So like one of the things that's in here is going to be a book, and that is $27.99. So you're already halfway there. This special is only for today, and just because I'm feeling good and want to share, right? Okay, and I keep putting all the answers in there, all your answers. I love it. And we've got Kansas on board. Awesome, I love it. Okay, so we're going to go through those. The second coupon code is that Jackie and I had to shift some fabric around yesterday. And because we've been getting some beautiful new fabric in, that new itty bitty collection. And so the poor Christmas fabrics, there was a bunch of them that were like, you know what? It's time. It's time. There's not really a complete collection kind of thing. And so today only, I would prefer a minimum quantity of at least a half a yard. Okay. But there is no minimum. Again, if you go down to the all products and down to the bottom, you are going to find the thing that says, like, it's red and green, and it says the word sale. Everything in that category, and I'll put the link in later, but that's the link. Everything in that category is 55% off if you use the coupon code WINTER55. Capital WINTER 55. Okay, so everything in that winter category is 55% off. And then the patterns, that's separate. So you'd have to do 2 transactions. You cannot use 2 coupon codes in the same transaction. So if you are doing that and you're like, hey, but I still have to have everything shipped, just go ahead and do all of that. In the second order, in the notes, say this is my second order, combine with first. We'll do that all on the back end. We'll make sure you only get charged once for shipping, and that'll be $8.50. Nothing is going to happen with any of those orders today because we're at home, and we'll sort it all out tomorrow. But again, you can place as many orders as you want today, and we will combine them all. Again, in the notes field, it's so helpful if you say that you are, this is more than one order. It just helps bring us to our attention. And if you're a Red Bag Club member, you know that there's a little event going on for Red Bag Club members. And it helps also to put in the notes field, I'm a Red Bag Club member. And while those envelopes last, we will include those as well. Okay, so let's get started in showing some patterns and talking about quilts. I have always been drawn to 2-color quilts, and I'm going to show you again at noon. We're going to have show and tell. And so I'm always drawn to that. So there's something about high contrast patterns that get my attention. And check this one out. This is from Sandy Gervais, who is another Iowan. We love her up in Algona. This is a pattern from her collection, You and Me. It is the Endless Love. It makes a 59 by 58 quilt. Obviously a perfect example of 2-color. Lots of blocks and lots of piecing in there. So it is really fun. But for me, 2-color quilts you can start to do, 2-color and then add like if I do a red and white quilt, it would never just be one red and one white because I just find there's so much more interest in lots of reds. So let's see which direction I want to go here for patterns. But that would be the way I would probably proceed, is to make sure that they are all assorted reds, right? Okay, so we're just going to go through some of these patterns and we can talk to them. And good morning, Teresa from North Dakota. I love it. We have lots of good people coming in. This is Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Yellow Umbrella Quilts. As you can see in the pattern, it really is a great high contrast quilt. I could see this as sort of almost 3 colors, meaning that the bars could all be reds or blues or, some color like that, because you could have a wide variety of shades. And then that little triangle would be the 3rd color. For me, a little accent color. Could be in red, but I think it'd be fun to have a little accent color. This quilt can be made in crib, throw, twin, and queen. All right. I'll just start grabbing because there's so many. I'm like, which one should I do next? Step Right Up. This is wonderful for letting your fabrics that you want to shine stand out. This is from Terry Atkinson Designs. You can make this in a lap, twin, or queen. And it's perfect for 2.5-inch strips or fat quarters. Urban Cabin, another classic from Atkinson Designs. And I love her patterns for so many reasons. Number one, they're well written. And if you are a new quilter, this is a pattern that's going to have great instructions and be able to outline for you what you need to do. And I also like her variety of sizes. So kids, lap, twin, queen, king. And she has both a version where this piece is one piece, and over here it's a variety of strips. So again, it could be really fun with if you did it into color, you could do pretty simple, right? Like this one's like green and blue, could have that, but brights would work really well. Great for scraps. And good morning, Priscilla from Maine. I'm loving it. We are reaching coast to coast. All right, we've got pressed leaves from Stash Lab. She uses not just a white on the back, but more of, they call them, the word just left me. But they have, a little print to them, a little tone. But look at those bright colored leaves popping off. We've made this before in the store. It is great. Okay. And when I get done showing you all of these patterns that you can purchase, I am going to give you my top 8 free patterns that you can download on our website. Okay. And actually 9 because I added one. All right. Stash Lab again, very high contrast with good definition there between the whites in the back and the bright colors. And good thing, Kendra, I'll absolutely give you the coupon codes again. Okay, so we have 2 coupon codes. Now there'll be another one this afternoon when we do the Zoom. So this isn't the only one, but there's 2 coupon codes right now. Number 1, if you like these patterns that I'm showing you, there is a coupon code pattern 50, capital P, no space, 50. And if you go to that, you have to go to the categories that I made. So that means you have to go onto our website, shop, all products, scroll down to the bottom, and you're going to see 2 icons. One says patterns, and it's bright, and that's patterns, and that's the winter white and brights patterns. That is where if you buy $50 or more in patterns and use that coupon code, you're going to get 50% off. So roughly anywhere from 3 to 6 patterns minimum, and you would be able to use that code. The other code is for the other category that's down there. It's red and green, and it says sale on it. And those are all Christmas sale fabrics, and they are 55% off today, and that is winter 55, capital W, no space, 55. Now remember, when people start really buying stuff, you can't sit on your cart for very long, because if other people are buying it, it will readjust. It'll say, sorry, no longer available, and that kind of thing. So just remember that you need to be a little bit quick when you start shopping. But we'll try to fix anything on the back end that we can, right? If we don't have yardage, you'll know. We'll combine all the orders. So again, if you need to place 10 orders today, that's fine. Always helpful in the notes field if you say second order, third order, combined with other orders, something that gives us a clue that you're planning other orders. Nothing is shipping today, not in the store, and nothing is getting cut till tomorrow. So it's possible that some stuff won't ship until Friday, okay? Another great pattern from Terry Atkinson, hat, hooray. And I just thought, isn't this appropriate for today? Because we would need not only this hat, but we would need a lot more clothes bundled up. And it is great for those white and bright fabrics. She has it in 4 sizes, nap, lap, twin, and full. One of my favorites, birthday presents. Great opportunity for high contrast quilts. This is from Atkinson Design. Baby, lap, twin, queen, king. Perfect for fat quarters. I love this. I've been showing this. 12 fat quarters makes a baby quilt, 20 makes a lap, 42 makes a twin, 56 makes a queen, and 82 makes a king. Just a great pattern, great pattern. All right, over in a different pile, we've got Cluck Cluck Sew. Again, well-written instructions, perfect for using with scraps. Windows, this quilt we've made recently, and it's kind of fun. It does anything from a crib to a king. Okay. Oh, our friends at the Whole Country Caboodle. What a great high contrast, bright and white pattern. This is their Caboodle Basics Multicolor Twist Quilt. And we have a kit for that as well. It is just a fun quilt. All right, we've got Gudrun Erla, GE Designs, another great designer with great patterns. You can use them with the Stripology rulers if you have those. If not, they can be used with the regular ruler. We've got a couple small table runners. Now this shows white or black in the back, but white would be super easy as well. Little Nelly, and it is an 18 by 39 quilt. Atkinson Design, we've got a couple store samples using this pattern, Crosswalk. And oh, if you like this look, we've already got all the fabrics pulled for you, but I love how the simplicity of it is. And again, Crosswalk. All right, we just yesterday cut kits for this. I haven't even gotten them built, so they're not even in the system yet, but this pattern has just been drawing my eye. Cutting edge from Studio R Quilts. Great pattern, fun to be able to use that. Again, available in small, medium, and large. You need a white, a gray, a black, and then assorted fabrics, assorted colors. Stunning. Okay. Back to Gudrun Erla, GE Designs. We got Little Alberta. Look at that with black in the back. And you know, when we talk about, two color, you could certainly use black as that background, and it can be as stunning as a white. And Little Jojo, I like this one again because it doesn't use an additional background, but it would use all of those bright fabrics that we have. I also think it could be very interesting in two colors. It would be very checkerboardy, but that could be fun as well. Or if you have a variety of a two color, like a variety of reds, it might start to look a little bit different. More, could end up being, if you want to say, more low contrast, right? And good morning to Susan and Deb and Suzanne. I love it. Everybody getting on. Amelie is another Gudrun Erla. I love that white that separates those bright colors. We're going to be, we've got a kit in the making for this one using Wanderlust. I had to think of the name of the collection. And a crib, lap, and twin size available in this pattern. So very, very good. Classic star. Who doesn't love a good star? And good morning to Dawn. Love it. If you're all just jumping on, I'm Heidi from Hen and Chick Studio, and we're closed at the store for foot traffic, but we're going to be having fun all day online. And just remember the website page, henandchickstudio.com/winterwhite. Is where all the action, the opportunity to sign up for door prizes, our polls, and that kind of thing are going to be happening. So this great pattern from Atkinson Design called Lucky Stars. Love how those bright colors pop off with the white background. I know you guys all love this pattern. Brightly. This is from Cluck Cluck. So she does just a great job of really, again, making those bright colors be the star. And she even has the mini Brightly Holidays. And boy, it starts to be fun with the pink and white, orange and white in this one, a little bit out of a little purple, and red and green up here. So very fun to be able to do those seasonal mini Brightlies. These are all 30 by 36 inches. So they're all small, something that you can change out with every pattern or with every season. are all of the patterns posted on your site? I don't see some that you showed, possibly GE Designs. Yes, they're all, so far, everything I've shown you is on our website. And I tried to make it easy. And if you go to headandchickstudio.com and then go to the all products, shop, all products, scroll to the bottom, there's a pattern category, and they should all be in there. If something's not working right, I'll look at it as soon as I get off the air. But that is where you're going to find all the patterns that I'm talking about today that are good with the coupon codes. It could be that, there's always a possibility that there is a computer glitch, but hopefully that is working. And absolutely, Cindy, we do have to be thankful for all of those people who are required to go out. And for those of us who can stay inside and have fun, let's keep doing that so that way we don't add extra work to somebody else's schedule. All right, Color Pop. Again, wonderful, wonderful opportunity to really work in some scraps and make a wonderful quilt that way. And another one, Jelly Twist. We did this using that's kit we have with Jason Yenter's Prism and Black. Oh, stunning. It's up on the wall at the store. Absolutely stunning. Platy Cake is a pattern from Cluck Cluck. So again, perfect for scraps. We're going to be putting together a kit using Solidish. I'm pretty excited about this. And I think it's going to be a stunning quilt. And Monorail is another one that I think has that potential of high contrast because of that little band in the middle that helps separate things out. And Terry has done a great job on this one. And it literally is a table runner, baby quilt, lap quilt, twin quilt, queen size, and it's fat quarter friendly. Love those patterns, right? Okay. And then the last pattern is actually a book. And it is a great book called Sunday Best Quilts. And I love all of the quilts. You're going to be seeing more of this here in the future. This book is no longer in print. So it is, this is it. And when I'm run out of these, we run out. But I want to show you one of my favorites called Remembrance. And it's that classic red and white, high contrast quilt. Just love that. Again, there are so many pretty quilts in here, but that is one that just draws my attention when I think of two color quilts. So that is there. So those are all of the purchasable patterns that I'm going through today. And oh, Anne is doing platy and solids. Yes, awesome. All right, and so I'm going to go through some of my favorite favorite free patterns that are on our website that could work for a two-color quilt. Kindred Stars, love that, and it's by Megan Pitts. She used to work at the store, and I saw her participating this morning, so maybe she's on with us today. Who knows? Another Iowan and great quilt designer. Fly, Fly Away. If you have been following our new free newsletter called Chick Picks, Fly, Fly Away was one of the featured patterns there. Again, you can just type in Fly, Fly Away at the top. It'll come up. If you want to see our new newsletter called Chick Picks that you do have to sign up for to get, then go to headandchickstudio.com/chickpicks. Or on the front page, there is literally a little logo with a pink burst, and that is Chick Picks. Click on that. It'll take you to the Chick Pick page where you can sign up for the newsletter. And if you are interested in getting text messages from us, then that is the place you want to be. You want to, when you sign up for Chick Picks, you can also sign up for text messages. I only send out one text message a day. I'm planning on sending one out yet today. But if you, say you've already signed up for Chick Picks, and you're like, oh, I missed the text message, just go back to that link, go through the process again. You won't get duplicates. It'll just update your profile on Constant Contact for us because you have to opt in. I can no longer add you to our text message list. You must opt in. And so that's the easiest way to opt in. Okay. All right, more great free patterns that work as two-color quilts. Holiday chain reaction. All right, we featured that last September during 100 Days to Christmas, and we've been having a lot of fun with that. I used my grandmother's Jacob's Ladder quilt, which was two-color, or is two-color, as the inspiration, and we made it in red and green blocks for 100 Days to Christmas, and then we put Lori Holt fabrics into it for the kit we have available on the website. So exciting. But you know what's even more exciting than all of that? Those two quilts are currently exhibited at the Iowa Quilt Museum in Winterset. So if you are anywhere near Winterset, Iowa, between now and I believe it's about the middle of April, so you've got about a month, it's a beautiful collection. It's a beautiful museum, and the collection is featuring Iowa quilt shops and Iowa designers. And there are certainly lots of recognizable names. The Quilted Windmill, my friend Kelly, she's featured. The Quilted Forest, my friend Shelley, she's in there. I'm trying to think who else now. I don't have a list in front of me, so Deb Simpson, she's featured, and I'm going to think of other people. But lots of great, great quilts. If you want to check out that exhibit, again, that's in Winterset. And, Carolyn. We'll work on that together. The next time you're in the store, Carolyn, she's having trouble signing up for the text. The next time you're in the store, let's do that together. And let's make sure we get you signed up because we want you to get those text messages. Okay, so there you go. The Holiday Waist Knot pattern is free. Great pattern if you want to see the two quilts, Iowa Quilt Museum. Waist Knot, W-A-S-T knot. This is a classic pattern, and I've seen it done in so many different ways. Great free pattern. Country Flowers, perfect for bright and white. Whirly Birds, it's pinwheels. And this morning when I was looking for examples of two-color quilts, if you saw on my one post, there was a yellow and white quilt, which was a pinwheel quilt, but that's an antique, and I don't have the pattern for that. But if you like that kind of look, the pinwheel look, then absolutely you can grab that free pattern and start to make pinwheels. Gay is asking if I can remind all of you how to shop. Absolutely. Give me 2 seconds. All right. So hang on one more time. I'm going to tell you again how to shop. I'm just about done with my list. Caboodle Basics. So if you liked the kind of look that this is a purchasable pattern, we also have a free pattern from Caboodle. And if you type in Caboodle Basics, you're going to see both the purchasable as well as the free downloads. We have kits available for those as well. Bright Lights, another great free downloadable pattern for light and bright, white and bright. And then the last one that I just uploaded this morning, it's called Meow, M-E-O-W. Don't tell Ruby that we have a cat quilt. Meow, free downloadable pattern. And what I liked about it was the simplicity. It's a 9-patch block with setting stones and the sashing. It's just classic. And I think anytime you start to do two-color quilts or try to keep things simple, sometimes those classic blocks are the ones to go with, okay? So that is something that you want to do. Okay, so let's remind everybody, I'm Heidi, Hen and Chick Studio. I'm going to be on virtual, this is our Winter Whites and Brights event for the day because Hen and Chick Studio is closed. So the hub of everything going on, the place you want to keep checking back for polls and that kind of thing, and our Zoom links and stuff I'm talking about is all on our website at henandchickstudio.com/winterwhite. And I apologize, I should have put an S, but Winter White. On the main page, there's the logo. You can click on that. It'll take you right to the page. You don't have to type in a thing, and it'll go right there. But that's on our website, okay? So this morning I introduced a poll. That's free. No purchases required. I just want you to answer the question, and I'll give you all the results later. But dozens of you have already done that. By answering the questions in the poll, you will get a chance to win a prize at 4 o'clock. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, you can shop. right? So today, right now, I'm telling you two codes. There'll be another one at 2 o'clock, okay? And when we do our Zoom. The two codes I'm giving you right now, again, go to our website. I'll keep saying it over and over, henandchickstudio.com. Click on Shop, All Products, scroll to the bottom, and you're going to find two boxes. One is red and green and says Sale. That category is coupon code WINTER55, capital WINTER 55, no space. Everything in that category, if you use that coupon and you shop out of that category, is 55% off. We ask at least a half a yard minimum at that price, but have fun, shop, okay? Nothing is shipping today. You can shop as often as you want today, but the coupon codes are only good for today. The second coupon code is that I just showed you a stack full of awesome patterns. And what I did there was, again, I created a category. It's called Patterns, and it's down there by that sale fabric one. And the coupon code is Pattern 50. But here's the deal, right? You have to purchase a minimum of $50 in patterns in order for that coupon code to work. So if you say, oh, I just want this pattern, it won't work. The coupon code will not work. But this one is, doesn't have, let me see. Let me get one that has a price. $10. $10. $10. $10. $10. Okay, so I have found 5 patterns that are all $10 a piece. If I then use the coupon code, I'm going to get 50% off. Everybody makes sense? So it's a minimum of $50 in order to get the 50% off, so you'd only end up paying $25. You cannot use 2 coupon codes in the same transaction, so you must have separate transactions, okay? And just if you are having things shipped, not a problem. We will combine it all on the back end. Always helpful if in the notes you say, this is my second order, combined with other orders, anything like that. Some of you are pros at doing that, and I love that. Okay, and oh, Deb is going to the museum with Jan tomorrow. Oh, I love it, I love it. All right, and so you have to check out our quilts, ladies. Okay, so I am going to wrap up the live right now. I am going to go back to my computer, and I'm going to post in the next 15 minutes or so, the poll number 2. So there'll be a new poll. I'll post it on Facebook to say, I've got it live. And then it will be on that page on our website where you actually click and enter it. It just helps me keep all the names organized and all of that. Okay. And then I'll be back here at noon for show and tell. I've got a whole stack of quilts. I think we're going to have some fun doing that. And I'm going to give you a challenge while we're doing that show and tell as well. So hang tight on that. And then there'll be a Zoom at 2 where we can actually talk to each other. So I want you to start thinking about all the questions you have for me so that we can have a great interactive conversation at 2. That is via Zoom. That link is on henandchickstudio.com/winterwhite. Okay. I think that is all for today, or for the moment. I hope you all are having a great day, staying warm. We'll see you soon.